Wow, that guy! I rolled a crit and you still rolled higher.
So, Scott and that guy, off in the distance, you see what looks to be a large piece of wood.
Frederick?
Is that you, Reginald?
Frederick, come over here!
Oh no.
What?
I can't really move myself, Reginald.
Alright,
I'm on my
listen,
Wait,
way.
where is he? I can bring him over.
No, don't. I don't want you wandering out here alone.
You know, I
Honestly,
mean, like, I don't have to move. I can bring him over here.
What's
You
going
tell me
on?
where he is.
Oh, that guy will point in the direction of Reginald then.
Yeah, 'cause you
Yeah,
can't-
Reginald,
Yeah.
fucking Frederick.
It's within your range.
All right, no one move. Everyone stay here. I'll drop the water dome and like clear a way for the sheep so he can get to us, or
Okay,
bring him
uh,
over, whichever's easier.
You just kind of like
thought you were
taking
Reginald.
the large amount of water that you brought along with you. You just like push sheep off into the distance, and maybe about 1,000 feet out is the large piece of door, which is strongly similar to that of that guy's castle's door. But this one, it has a, well, face on the front of it. You push it very quickly back to the group. Reginald, it's been so long.
Frederick! Oh, it's lovely to see you again.
I'm
Is
glad to
that
see
a
you on the
talking
sheep.
door?
Yes, it's Frederick, my friend.
I don't see the Frederick.
What?
Hold on, I'm still looking for his token.
Yeah, he's still with the token.
That's a talking.
You know, I don't
What?
care. Can we just go already?
Yeah, I think we should probably
Oh,
head
where are
off
you
as
guys
soon as
going
we
to?
get Frederick.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Oh, okay.
Spring to hell this time.
Well, that's nice, I guess. Why are you going
Oh,
back
it's a
there?
door.
I remember we had a bit of an issue the last time, but
Wait,
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I guess you could say we have a bit of an issue this time, huh? Ah,
Wait. What's this about an issue? What'd you do?
We've got issues.
we've had many trips to hell. Don't worry about it. At any
Yeah.
rate,
I'm very much worried about it.
if you guys are trying to get to hell, I can just simply... He kind of like wiggles a little bit. If we're in the right spot, I can send you there.
yeah, well, actually, you see the turkey?
Yes.
That's our paper trail.
Oh, okay. He just kind of like shuffles around you guys. Okay, just come on in, and he opens up into utter darkness.
Oh shit.
Can I see in the darkness at all?
Uh,
It is more of like a... While this place is in between dimensions, this is a space in between the in-between. It is a... portal.
Advanced darkness. Okay.
This isn't just darkness, this is advanced darkness. As that guy also activates their infrared vision for... Well, he would step through first if it weren't for everyone else.
I just say
Yeah,
out loud,
Step
I
in
can
sure,
do
step
that
in
just
first.
fine.
I don't want.
I mean, fine, I'll go
It's
through.
not so much of there being a lack of light, it's more of a lack of anything to see.
Yeah, as
Okay.
he'll step through.
Okay, you are the first to
I'll-
step through.
Keeping my hand on him, I'll follow him.
I'll be
And
third.
it's a
then.
conga line that other guy also like grabs onto your hips.
Yeah, we're forming a conga line.
They're just conking
Yeah.
through the hole.
Hey,
You guys be safe if you can. It would be nice to actually meet your friends sometime.
I'll be back,
Yeah,
Frederick.
I mean, I wish we could move you. Oh,
And hold on. I just needed to copy everybody to send them to hell.
to the next world.
Oh yeah, we are going. Oh no.
Klaus, could I say I love this so much?
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh god, we're about to die.
What do you mean? We're
So-
fine.
Yep.
You
Oh,
look
this is
out,
good.
and around you, you see what looks to be a summoning portal. There is also just shards and fragments of crystals just in all directions. There's actually a really nice carpeted red floor beneath you, and you see a head a inscription that says Lescate Ogne Sapronia Voi Shintarate. And as you give it a second, your eyes just sort of shift as the words do. And you see the words, Abandon all hope, ye hereunto here.
Holy fuck!
What was the second part of that sentence? I heard abandon all hope, but then I stopped thinking.
Ye
You see, it's like I said, it's just Dante's
Dante's-
Inferno. As long as we follow the guide, we'll be fine.
Oh my god! Issue's real fucking name. That's
What?
Issue's real name is Dante. I thought it was clever. Don't worry.
Oh,
Well,
No,
now
I-
it's very clever.
I was just referencing Dante's Inferno, but
That's fair.
give me just a second and
Yeah.
I will drop you a vision thing as well. It will be
Uh,
just a second before we get to your poet, Evan.
Zanagi still
So
here?
Kazanagi is, like, it's gone from shooting red lightning to from blue lightning to it's red lightning now.
Oh fucking hell! Oh shit.
Hesites.
Is your sword gonna be okay?
You should be able to see now, Cody.
Good question.
there's a fine gentleman ahead of us.
As you look ahead, there is... At first it looks like a little girl, but then you realize this is kind of a slope downward, and it seems like she's a lot taller than she is supposed to be. You look at long grasshopper legs below her. Underneath a very long, black robe, the head of this girl is, well, just kind of plain, very white, flush of any color, tiny reindeer antlers, and black hair that ends in red. She
I'm
is
gonna look in the book
apparently
and
just
see-
staring at this door. Well, at
I'm
this
gonna look in
wall.
the-
Don't do that.
In my handy dandy book for dummies and see if this matches the description of any notable figures.
Yeah, give me an investigation, Chuck.
Looking up. Okay, all right.
Look in the book.
It's more about quickly flipping through and finding something.
You hear her rapidly flapping through pages.
You hear
Uh,
her rapidly flapping.
Did you not have vision that entire thing that I took you out of the thing for?
What?
This you?
What?
Did you not have vision for any of that thing that I dragged you out of the group for the private thing for?
No, I did. I'm asking if only I had vision in those
Yeah,
rooms.
you do.
Okay, yeah, no.
Okay, so, looking through it, you realize that this is a personification of the Yawning Abyss. The black cloak that they wear is simply nothingness. Anything that comes into contact with it is simply and utterly gone.
So don't touch that.
I completely. Again, I don't know how much I missed that. So this is basically just the personification of. Yes.
Yes. I believe so. Hello!
Okay.
Hello! That other guy begins shouting out. How are you? Hello there. Are you... She kind of, like, looks over you. That guy, you quickly see, like, numbers appear above everybody. Bonita, you again have this, like, strange feeling in the back of your head as you feel something wash over you. Oh.
I go and scratch it like my skull. Like, what is that?
Okay. So you're here for Dante, then?
Yes.
Are you
Wait,
also
what?
here for Gabriel?
I
Uh,
Agent Blue. Then yes.
oh yes, Gabe.
Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, Gabe.
Oh, well, you're free to visit them if you would like. She just motions back at the doors.
I suppose we can at the very least do that. Yes, that would be good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess.
And keep in mind, these are mine! And if you try anything, I will destroy you. And have your
Yeah,
soul
fair
for
enough.
lunch.
I thought there was a bug or something when you yelled like that. I realized, oh wait, that's you.
You fucking scared me.
Who's in the
Sure.
other two doors?
She smiles. Not everybody has just one room.
Yeah, fun.
Oh,
And
So,
come on,
how are we
everybody.
gonna go about this?
Let's go
I
say
want
hello.
to point out, as you guys kind of come up, you see this wall right here, on it has Gabriel Nuez, and this wall up here has issue number 2.
Number 2?
Dude. Wait, hold on here.
how much?
Is this some kind of like?
Well, she did say some people have multiple rooms, maybe.
There was also issue number 1 up here, and issue number 3 down here.
Oh.
Ah,
So,
Well,
okay.
this guy was
He's been
around
very popular as of late.
as of late.
so how are we gonna go about this?
I mean, he's a celebrity.
oh, this ain't good. Oh, what did he do?
I kind of figured.
Well, he has the highest kill count out of any normal human.
Oh
What?
boy, what did he do?
Okay, everyone, calm down. Calm down. I think
No,
I'll need
we
to
are
visit
not
each of
calming
these
down. We
rooms.
have a murderer in our team, and
What
we're
did he
trying to
do?
save him.
I mean, if that's
It
your,
doesn't matter because
What
we
is
already
it?
came this far, and anything, but like we just need to understand what the whole situation is before we jump to conclusions. Like,
Yes,
know
in
who I
hell,
was
there
before
are
I joined you.
no rules or anything. I mean, it's fact that he killed many people, and he's in hell for that. How much more evidence do you need?
Not just in hell, a celebrity here.
He has,
What
he
is
has,
Oh yeah,
that?
that's true.
he has 3 separate rooms as well.
Allow me to say that. It sounds like he's up there with Hitler. All right. What are the
we
highest?
don't know. We don't
He's
even know
not
who
so-
he killed. Like,
Oh, not
He's
that high.
Not so much that high as he is the. While he didn't give orders for any of these kills, he has performed each and every one of them himself.
I see. So we're talking.
The next highest for just a normal human without abilities is 216.
216. That's. Yeesh.
And how
And
many
he has
did
a
he
record
take?
of. Actually, hold on. 218 was the previous highest. He has the new highest record of 316.
So he's killed 316 people. Okay, this is a genuine fact. This is. Oh
I
boy.
was actually
James,
quite lucky
calm
that
down.
they dropped in on me,
Oh.
and I took possession of his soul.
I'll be right back.
Oh boy. Oh boy, what are we gonna do?
Bonita, from what
tell
you
you what we're
read,
gonna
this basically probably makes her one of the richest people in hell.
Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. Up here, I want each of us to go into one of these rooms, and you're not gonna do anything. Repeat, no matter what you see, you don't touch him, you don't interact with him, you let it play out. And then
Alright.
once you see the whole scene play out, we come back out and we share information. Then we
Alright.
can sort of come up with a plan from there.
I'll guess I can go in door number 2.
I'll go to door number 3, I guess.
Number one, then.
Well,
Okay, we'll start off with door number 1, and I need to...
That's
by the
other
way,
door.
Bluebeard, you're at door
Cl-
number 1. Scott, you're at door number...
3, right?
No,
So
that
that's-
is door number... Yeah, that is
How about
door
we
number
just go
3,
with the current
actually.
doors we're at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
And that is Gabriel Nuez. So we'll
Just-
start
just-
with Bluebeard, but I need to jump issue into a private call real quick.
all right. Hang on, Klaus. I need to ask a question. So the 216 original kill count number is just out of thin air, right? It's not like because I'm just
No,
making
that's
sure.
actually how
'cause-
many he has killed.
Like no, but like as in maximum amount of kills because that is not the maximum amount of kills a single person has done. I'm just making sure I'm not gonna fucking.
It is the maximum
question
number of
the demon.
kills any single non-enhanced human being, which does not have any sort of mutant abilities or anything else
Oh, in
like
this
that.
in this history, right? I'm a dumbass. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
All right.
No, in the actual history of the world, any single person is like what I said is the previous max is
I'm pretty
218.
sure it's like- I'm pretty sure it's
Who's that?
500 plus.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was
It is 1 second.
because if I remember, I'll just look it up. I don't
Because this
remember his
was
name.
something.
It was like
it was Harold Shipman with 218 proven kills.
there's a dude called Surkov with confirmed 534
Well,
kills.
like guys, there's a difference.
Alternate
between
history.
There's a
Remember?
difference between kills and
yeah, I know.
combat,
That's
and
what I'm saying.
listen. There's a difference between kills and combat and murder. All
Yeah.
those kills are like in combat in like the military.
Yeah, serial killer
None
counts
of it-
obviously is different.
None
from
of
one count.
Issue's kills were in the military.
Oh, that's even more concerning.
Or
Yeah, that's
like
great.
very,
That-
very.
Alright. Alright, go to the
Alright.
private chat.
So, do you remember did I message you about the will checks?
Oh yeah. Fuck, you're right. You need
Okay, so once you pass that DC of, I believe it was 15, you have
Yeah.
until the next time that you fail a DC of 15 to interact with people. While you are under that, just again roll it every roughly 10 seconds. I'm not gonna sit here with a stopwatch. But just kind of like roleplay it as it happens. Once you don't recognize them anymore, that's it. You fall back into that hazy state and you don't remember anything of them being down here in hell.
So I roll, and if I pass the 15,
Yeah, it's going
I
to be basically you're going to be hitting that button a lot.
yeah. So I'll put that to GM. So we don't fucking saturate the chat with that. And so just making sure I continue to roll it, and not until I pass it I can communicate with them, but only for 10 seconds. And then once I
Yes,
fail,
and
I'm
if
back
you
to not
get
being
like
okay.
multiple things in a row, then you're just like, okay, I can still keep talking and I still remember the last few things, but your memory fades really fast.
Alright, I'm gonna check and see if this is rolling. Yeah, okay, that's only to the GM. Alright, that was just a check.
Okay, so
Alright.
go ahead and do a roll for your first encounter with Bluebeard and Kare,
Alright.
and once they open up the door and after I describe everything, we're going to start off there. With that.
Alright, so the first, that's Pixel Sheet, hold on. First one is 18, alright.
Okay, so you'll be able to interact with them. Let's head back over to the other chat.
Wait, hold on. Do I know I'm in hell, or do I think they exist at the same time as me and
You-
Amelia?
You think that they exist at the same time, and you also recognize everything that has happened with Amelia during this time.
So I know
Uh,
she's going to betray me, but
Yes. And again, you're not just like, these aren't three different issues, this is all the same issue happening at the same time.
this is weird.
It
Hell
is.
is
This is-
weird.
Welcome to hell. I will send you back.
Therefore,
No,
we can
he
argue that
literally
entire
said
isn't.
this was
so
a soldier.
Bluebeard
He's not been in
and
the military
Kare.
ever.
Okay.
Bluebeard
Yeah.
and Kare. You
Oh, we're going
open
in
up
together,
the first
alright.
door and you see a wall.
Alright.
Okay. I guess we try
Yes.
to go in.
Alright.
So you walk into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in on a scene of Issue and some woman laying on what looks to be a bearskin rug, sitting in front of a fire. You can see a box behind Issue. It is that with a wedding ring in it. And the woman seems to be oblivious to its presence. They are very happily on there as Issue looks up and notices you.
What the fuck? What are you two doing down here?
Continue. No, don't worry about us.
Don't mind us. We're just gonna watch.
I don't think that works.
No, I don't understand. How did you manage to get your...
Well, I have more the question about other things, but we are here to see what's going on here, so continue. I'm quite interested now.
No,
No,
get out of here.
I
I
can't.
don't think we can right now. Do you even know who we are?
Yes, you're James and Color.
Okay, so you do remember. All right. Oh boy. Who is the woman?
This is Amelia. It's none of your business what's going on here. Get out.
I don't think we can until we
Issue's
see.
eyes go blank. And then confusion. Issue?
Just make sure. So I don't remember them, or I don't
Yeah,
really interact with them anymore.
Yeah.
So
Now they're just random people.
So he just, his eyes just kind of like slide off you, and he turns back to Amelia. So I have something important to ask you.
Oh, what is it?
He pulls the box out and gets on one knee and he opens it up. Will you marry me?
There's a smile, and Kare and Bluebeard, you feel yourselves shifted, forcibly moved from one space to another. A scene of fire and destruction.
Oh,
1 second.
And then I assume Scott is also in it, as he was, going in that
I'm
same door.
opening.
Yeah, you
No, I'm
open up
going
the
to
door, walk in, and this is the scene that you see. It is
Oh,
utter and complete destruction. That room that the two of you had just seen has been trashed. There is fire everywhere, and on the wall there is the text, "Nothing personal."
Issue, for the first time you've ever seen him, is crying. He, full on sobbing, tears running down his face. He looks like a complete mess. And then he hears the door open and he looks back. And again, there's kind of confusion and fucking fury. And he draws a handgun from his belt. Get out. And then he just kind of eyes go fuzzy again, and he turns back to look at the pile of books and fire and destruction.
As his eyes shift back, Reginald and Bonita, you open the door to see a scene of, well, something shifting, something moving, as the others are forcibly dragged into the room as well.
uh-oh.
It is the scene of Issue and the woman, along with a small, maybe 2-year-old child, playing with toys.
So when you all enter, Issue looks to you all, and he seems happier than the other panels, obviously, and he smiles. Welcome, everyone. It's a bit of a surprise, but I don't think it will matter. Amelia, these are some friends from work.
Hello.
Hello. As Issue is turned to you, you realize her face just, contorts, changes, and shifts into a demonic form that stares at you with utter confusion, and then shifts back as Issue looks back to her.
His eyes are back to fuzzy over. He doesn't seem to notice you all.
I do an insight on if Amelia is actually a demon in disguise versus if she's just an illusion.
Yeah. You're able to tell, yes, that is in fact a demon in disguise. Likely hired by the Yawning Abyss. You find yourselves being transported yet again back to the first scene.
Oh.
His mind, from what you can tell, from what you've read about Hell, his mind is constantly shifting between the three.
So,
Can we leave?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave.
yeah. So the demons are fucking with him.
I haven't
It's
seen
almost
everything.
like it's
I'm gonna
hell.
stay. I'm actually gonna stay just long enough to watch all 3 of the scenes and then walk out.
Yeah, about the same.
Same.
I will unblock the doors so that way anybody that hasn't seen one can go see the other.
That is devastating, to say the least.
This
And Reginald,
This really
as
is hell.
they are doing that, your other form walks into. Well, since you are alone, I will drag you into the private chat.
Oh, I want to see it too.
yeah, we were gonna walk in there
No.
next.
So, you walk into a whole scene of blood, death, and tears. You see several, well, four of what's recognizably to be children. One of them lay dead with a puddle of blood beneath them. Another just sitting there in the middle, her pale face looking on in horror at the thing beside her. But even as that's happening, she's saying she has her arm outstretched to the other side, to this maybe 3-year-old girl that's crying. She's saying, "It's okay. We're gonna get out of this. We can do this. We just have to be together." In the middle is, again, roughly a 10-year-old shape, but the face has been completely melted and cracked.
Mm.
The body of which, and just so much the aura giving off of it, this is the only true soul here. That is Agent Blue.
Can I make a magic as to what happened to them prior as to why they're like this?
This is not a thing of magic. This is a abomination of science. These
Okay.
children have been experimented on, and this boy has had his face melted to a point of unrecognition. You can tell that there was a fear coming off of him. A fear of not so much what has happened to him, but a fear of upsetting the girl beside him.
Hmm. He probably knows better than to try to interact with this, doesn't he?
From the reaction that Issue has had, you weren't so much able to see the other scenes as hear them whenever he was interacting with the others, but this would likely only cause confusion, fear, and hatred.
Yeah, then he won't say anything as he silently observes. Who is this?
That is another girl, roughly 7 years in age. At first she seems like she is calmly sitting in her cell, but you realize she has no ears, no hair, and no eyes to see.
Hey, question. Because he's done things like this before, can he burn away a dream?
Yeah, this is going to require a significant magic check from you, however. It's a DC 20.
DC 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you pull out the flamethrower, looking at these horrific images. You know that these are demons, and you adjust a few things with your flamethrower, burn away at the area surrounding you. Everything except for you and the boy melt away, and I will describe what happens in a second as we go back over to the other chat.
Bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck,
So,
yeah, fuck
in
David.
a burst of flames that erupts from this doorway, you see that guy bursting forth, along with, well, a husk of a man, really just a torso and head without any hair. Do you recognize any of those that have seen Blue Horizon with his visor up? The face is recognizable. He has no limbs, he has nothing to move himself around with. There was just simply a
What?
stump of a man.
Okay.
What?
So these are so as far as
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Oh my
it's
god,
gigantic.
it's gigantic!
Massive.
Okay, so just for clarification,
How
these are
did
third
you
degree
do
burns.
Hmm?
How
What did I do what?
that? You destroyed a room.
I draw.
Did I?
You
You-
did what?
did you
What?
do?
You watch as the door behind him melts into wall.
What?
What
What have
the
you
hell?
done?
I'm
Oh my god.
she just looks at you. It's not so much like a hatred, it's a curiosity of what is this being before me? And there's a look of recognition in her face after a moment. Oh, it's you.
Hello. Have we met?
No, but I've heard tales. It's honestly, this is like meeting a celebrity.
They sort of
She
just
actually
grin.
takes out a small notepad and hands it to you. Could you please sign
Of course. The old sign.
Are
That
you
guy.
sure about that?
Kind of
Yeah,
like
can I-
whisper like to other, going to the other black guy, say, "What did you see in that room?"
Oh, we saw, it was like, how do you explain that actually? So there were some cages, there were some kids, one of them was dead. There was, they were being experimented on, I guess is the best way to put it.
is a shout from behind you, and a shout coming from Blue Horizon's husk of a form. It is like a look of realization as he looks around you, and then back at the wall. Blue. Pink. Where are they? He looks over to that guy.
They're not there. They weren't there.
Are they okay?
They're fine.
Even through his horribly disfigured face, there is a single tear that comes out.
Can I pick him up with my water? You know, so he's not lying on the floor.
Yeah.
Alright. Put him in a standing position.
He looks around at the lot of you. I'm sorry you've had to see me like this.
Well, it's not the worst I've seen. You're fine.
Yeah, don't be. It looks like we have bigger problems right now.
Anyways,
No, we have not. We are going.
Not with that soul, you're not.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
that guy.
Complicated
Quick, you
thing.
need to
That's
think right
fine.
now. Like, what was like his history? Was he like torturing like the kids in the cage, or like?
no, he was one of the kids in the cage. There were like 5 of them. One was dead. The one was definitely dead. I think they're referring to the other kids that they saw. They didn't want to be there. They were trapped just like the others.
Alright, I think let's ask the primary question. What has he done to deserve being here? Can you tell us that much?
While his personal kill count is only at 4, he has ordered the deaths of many others. To be honest, I might have ignored him had it not been for the other he was traveling with.
Alright. Well,
So in that case, he is good.
I mean,
Well,
He would still have to stand trial if you wish to deem his innocence.
yeah. See, that's the issue here. Is arguing
Too little,
innocence for a guilty person is
perhaps the argument instead is that for innocence itself is I don't know what a lawyer. Maybe we could try and say that the good he's done outweighs the bad.